Hi, I'm Mark from L&M Small Engine. Today we'll be working on a Husqvarna riding lawnmower. It has a Briggs and Stratton 33 cubic inch single cylinder engine on it. It's 18.5 horse. They were having trouble every time they wanted to start up. It wouldn't start up, so they put a new battery in last month, and the new battery already went dead, so there's obviously a charging problem with this. So we'll go through all the wires and check everything and see why it's not charging. So hope you enjoy the video. I charged the battery up this morning, so the battery has a full 12 volts in it. So we're going to use this here. I don't know if you can see that. It has 12 volts, 12.4, 12.5 volts. I'll put a load test on it. This is a good battery. It only comes down to about 11 volts. So I'm going to start the lawnmower up. And on this side over here, there's them two reds and a green in the center. If it's charging properly, that needle will be in that little green section. Let me go start it up here and see if we have any charging on this. Okay, it wasn't charging the battery. It just stayed right where it is now. Like I said, it should have been up on that little green section. So we're going to check the wires from the battery up to the plug-ins up by the engine. See, make sure we have power going up to there. And it's possible the alternator under the flywheel could be burned out too. So we'll do simple steps to see what the problem is. This little box right here, and unplug that. Make sure we have power going to, this is where your alternator, these two wires right here. There's one that like powers your lights, and this one with that diode in it. It's a one-way diode. That's the one that charges your battery. Put a good ground down here. I turn the key on, and we got power going to it. So my next step, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start it up, and we're going to check. See, there's power coming out of them too. And I'll show you what the alternator looks like on one of these. They have all different kinds, like this one here. This one here is usually for like ones with voltage regulators, like ones with PTO clutches and stuff. This one here, this is the low amp one, but it does have a voltage regulator on it that it piggybacks into a 2-prong. These ones here are usually for PTO clutches. Then like the one that's on here, here's where that diode is right here. It's like really thick. It allows power to go this way, but it don't allow power to go back in here and burn this copper off. So this is the one that it needs. If it's bad, we'll do some more testing, but so to show you the different styles they have. There's a little 1/4-inch screw right here. Make sure you take that off so you don't bust this plastic here. So our bolt for our flywheel under there. There, go ahead and take this flywheel off. Okay, you see some people like using pry bars and chisels and stuff to take these flywheels off. You know, on them smaller motors, I'm sure it's right, but you definitely don't want to do it on these here, because you don't want to put a hairline and crack of one of these and you're mowing your yard and all of a sudden the flywheel explodes and hurts somebody or hurt yourself. The quick and easy way for a puller is just buy like a harmonic balancer puller. Or like this here, you can buy them anywhere for, I'm sure, under $10. But they work perfect on these. But get your original bolt back started in there, and there's 2 holes already threaded out for you and everything. Just need one of these and a hammer is about all you need. But you know, if you take that bolt out, it's like tapered in there, but you don't want to smash them threads. So I just keep the bolt in there. I don't have to worry about ruining them threads in there. And we'll just grab a hammer and just tap on that a little bit, and it should pop right up. Well, definitely don't use pry bars or chisels on these single cylinder rider engines or any kind of rider engine. Pops right off. But yeah, they're harmonic balancer pullers. They use them on a lot of stuff, and like I said, they don't cost that much. Make sure your keyway's still, you don't want to lose your keyway. Well, here's your alternator right here. Then another thing to check on the flywheel here, there's a bunch of these magnets. There's a lot of dirt and grass and stuff going between them. It could short them out too. So if they're in bad shape, just take an air gun and blow them out nice and clean. So all I gotta do now is get a 1/4 inch and just take them 4 bolts out. And we'll put a different one in there. See if we can get it so we can charge this battery. Okay, we're going to take these 4. And there you go. Looks like it kind of got hot right there. It's kind of like discolored right there. All this copper wire has a coating on it. And if it gets too hot, it'll burn that coating off and it'll like short out. You can see the difference in the 2 colors. See how one got hotter and anything. It could have been, his old battery could have had a dead cell in it or something like that. And it was constantly putting a heavy load charge on the battery, and that could have burned it out too. Let me go see if I have a new one. If not, see if I have a good used one. See if we can't get them going. I checked my new ones, and I don't have one with that diode on that side there. But when I tear apart blowed up motors and stuff, I always save all these parts. And another thing, there's nothing wrong with them, and it saves the customer money too. So we'll stick this one on here. So we'll stick it through here. And you have to push it into place so it won't turn or nothing. Just like that. You don't need to torque them down, just so they're nice and snug. Put our flywheel on, make sure the keyway and that little slot on the... And there's like 2 pins right here. I'm going them 2 pins right there. Make sure it's on there flat all the way. Make sure that's nice and snug. Make sure that falls into place. Our Briggs logo cap back on there. And we got this little screw that goes by the air filter over here. Let's put that in real quick. Go ahead and plug this back in here. Okay, let's go to the back over here. You won't be able to hear me talk when it's running. Like I said, that's where see where the green arrow is, or the green and the black needle is. When I start it up, if it's running right, that needle should go over to that little green section right there. Well, there you go. It's working fine. Anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate you watching my videos. And if you like them, please subscribe and press the like button. Anyways, you guys have a good afternoon. Bye.